You want to touch on my niece while I'm gone?
What happened, bro?
So what happened? You telling me a little 8-year-old gonna tell me some details like that, huh? So what the fuck? Stop playing. What happened?
I'm trying to tell you why you keep hitting me.
Bro, what the fuck you mean why I keep hitting you? I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to listen to what you trying to tell me.
You need it.
You got 5 seconds. What happened? What
In the
happened?
basement.
Yeah. Why is you trying to take her in the basement in the first place? You trying to take her in the basement in the first place? So you didn't tell her that if you wanted to play Minecraft, you could come in the basement?
No, that's not.
Stop with me.
That's not what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
Yo, I feel like nobody hit me that.
What?
I said she can play it.
So why she telling me that you said that you told her to pull her pants down? And you pinky promised me?
I never said
Stop.
that. I never said nothing like that.
Bro, don't promise to God me.
I'm not trying to.
Don't promise to God me.
I'm not trying to.
I'm not playing with me, bro.
He's sticking for you. He's about to crap.
You thought shit was sweet? You thought shit was sweet? You thought cause I was gone? Huh? Just cause I was gone, nigga? Where the going? Where the fuck is you going? Huh? Huh? Let me hear some more stupid like that again, I promise you. This will be your last day breathing, nigga, on my mom. On my nigga.
So I want to note that there was a good 7 to 8 punches that took place, and of course we had to edit those directly out so that you guys can see the fullness and get the understanding of the video. So the larger guy that was there is obviously, in a sense, a type of protector, right, when it deals with the younger one that was being referred to in the video. So the taller gentleman was obviously away, not sure where he was, but he was obviously away, and he was not there at the time that this specifically took place. And when he came back, his 8-year-old niece had sat up there and told him, you know, something very disturbing that took place in the home. And it was by way of the shorter guy that was there. And I want to make this very clear. This is why at no point in time did you ever get the sense or see a instance of the shorter guy trying to retaliate and or defend himself, even though these allegations were stated. And also want to note to a lot of people before, just in case you've never seen videos like this, 9 times out of 10, when allegations like this take place, a lot of the guys that have normally done these things, they don't fight back. They don't try to directly outright deny it. And they don't really try to defend themselves because they know that it's like, yo, I got caught. I did this. I gotta, atone for it, right? That's the whole thing that you're in a sense seeing here, right? So the larger guy, who was the family member, came to the guy to allow him to state what took place. And he didn't want to specifically state what took place. Tried to tell him like, oh, that's not, what happened or whatnot or whatever. And it was like, oh, so you're trying to sit up there and say that she's a liar? Trying to sit up and say that she's lying about, what happened? Trying to sit up there and tell her that you didn't say that, come downstairs and play Minecraft and pinky swear and all this other type of stuff. He knew that he was lying. He was trying to allow the dude just to come clean. It didn't mean that he was going to let him off easy, but he was trying to allow him just to sit up there and come clean. Be honest about what it is that took place, about what happened. He didn't want to do that. So this is why there were about 7 to 8 edits, directly in the video. And I want to also point out that I'm showcasing this because a lot of times people run or get this narrative that black men or young black men don't protect the community, that they don't care about, the kids, that they don't care about the young girls and the women directly out here. And the thing that a lot of people don't understand and the things that a lot of people don't get to see is things like this. And what tends to happen is that for black men, when it is that we protect a family member or what have you, we don't always put or tend to put things on social media so that everybody can see it. A lot of times these things happen without, social media being involved. Some people around might have seen it, but, they're not directly filming. In this instance, you had people from a car, whatnot, filming what took place. I'm guessing that they were with the taller guy there because I'm thinking that they came to the shorter guy's home, looking at the positioning of how everything took place. And to a lot of the young black men and the black men in general that stand up and protect the women and the children directly in the community. Much love, respect, and appreciation to you guys out there. It's a thankless job. It's a job that you don't get commended for. It's a job that you get no type of acknowledgement for. That like I said, it's a very tough job, right? Because in one instance, you want to protect the people that are dear to you, the people that are your pride, the people that help you move forward. And then you have to also take in the aspect of quote unquote the community and how it is, the community happens to harp on and attack, black men. And it's a very demoralizing thing because your energy is getting, placed everywhere, right? You got to sit up there and defend, somebody else who can't really defend themselves, right? Stand up for them. And then you got to, expound energy on, a fight or whatever's taking place. And then on top of that, as a black man, you got to protect yourself from your own community and what people think about you on top of what it is that the world is, putting out and saying about you every single day. And, you don't really get a moment and time of reprieve. You don't get a chance to relax. You don't get a chance to take a knee. You don't get a chance to just take a nice deep inhale and be like, all right, this is round 2. You don't get none of that. It's just a consistent, you're in battle mode every single time. You don't get a chance to defend yourself. You have to walk through all of the scrapes, all of the bruises, all of, the cuts, all of the punches that, you're getting. And then you got to try to duck and dodge. Like I said, you don't really get, time. And, that's what a lot of people don't understand. And the other thing that a lot of people don't happen to understand and highlight is the fact that behind a lot of these incidences, lives are altered, lives are changed. Because, what specifically took place, I'm pretty sure for the larger guy there, the larger family member, it took everything within him not to try and, take this dude out of this plane of existence. It took every single fiber. That's a lot of restraint. I'm not sure if people actually understand that when it deals with men, it's a lot of restraint, especially when it deals with a instance and a topic like this. It takes a lot. The amount of strength and willpower that dude had to hold back. He didn't, and I want people to understand, he didn't directly just full on just like wail. Like I got other videos out there where the dudes just continuously like wail, and then other people jumping out the car was like, oh, he did what? Oh, we about to get some licks in, right? It wasn't, that whole thing. And again, like I said before, instances like this are very, very dangerous because you never know about the other person. You don't know who specifically is around, who is watching. You don't know what the other person, may specifically have on them. So, again, in this instance, I'm very happy that the taller guy, everything, went completely, fine and dandy. Like I said, I'm happy in a sense. Life-altering instances did not take place. What needs to happen is that hopefully, the proper authorities are, given some type of evidence or some type of a statement so that this person can be prosecuted, locked away, never to be seen, ever again. Like realistically, that's what I would want to happen because I don't want the taller family member to have to deal with the situation again, because chances are if he does, he's not going to come back from it. The dude is going to be locked up for what it is that he's going to sit up there and do to this guy. Right. Which means that, again, the young one is not going to have that protection. She's not going to have somebody that's going to look out for the best interest, for her. And again, this man has the best interest. Like he is a protector. Right. That is something that you would, in a sense, see a father position himself in and do. Right. And, like I said before, I'm sorry that happened to, the young one directly out there. Hopefully people will decide to go out there and get her some therapy, have, conversations with her, let her, know that, it's not your fault. None of that is not your fault. It's never at any point in time, your fault. And I hope that people out there will treat this the taller guy with a lot of respect, a lot of value. Um, because like I said, as a man, it's a very tough job, and it's a very hard balancing act, to keep control in the situation where that you don't really have that type of control. Like you're this close, 5 seconds away from doing something that you might in a sense regret, something that may be very much life altering. But again, shout out to the brother here for everything that he did and what he displayed. And again, like I said before, this is just further proof that you do have black men that are in the community that do protect. It's just the fact that a lot of people don't know about it because it's not always highlighted, if at all.